November office hours. Joshua, go ahead and take us to the next slide. Today we got me and Joshua Martin, two members of the product team for Property Intel. And on our agenda today, we're going to go over a couple of new feature updates. Joshua will take us through a demo, and then we will do a quick preview of the roadmap. So on the next slide, this month, we are releasing some work related to project page management and project edit permissions and locking. So within project page management, now you'll have the ability to replace the page backgrounds when using PDF or blank project backgrounds, as well as click and drag to reorder your pages within both the edit view and your project details. Joshua will take us through project edit permissions here in a second, but essentially this gives you control over who can edit your projects. Everybody can still view them, but you can enable it to allow only certain users and admins to actually make edits and changes to your projects. So that kind of helps, restrict unwanted changes from being made accidentally to certain projects within your system. And you can also enable it to be the default setting, so that way all projects will behave like that moving forward. Along with this, we have a couple of general bug fixes and enhancements that will be highlighted in the release notes at the end of this month. But Joshua, if you want to take us into the demo now.
Yeah. So we're going to look at demo a couple of the new features related to, like I said, page management, and then also kind of look at our project edit access permissions. So looking at some of the page management side of things. So if I go into a project and where this really probably has the most applicable use cases within PDF takeoffs, where you're kind of managing multiple pages from a PDF document, especially in the case that you have changes that happen in the bid process and you need to update a page based off the updated drawings, and you don't necessarily need to do the whole file. So two of the features related to this are being able to replace a page starting out. So you can kind of see here where I've got this page loaded. And if you want to replace a page, you can come down on the page itself in the markup view. I believe you can also do this in the details in the summary view as well. But you can go to the context menu for more options. This is where you're also editing the name, duplicating pages, and deleting pages. But now we have this replace page feature. So with it, you can just simply click replace page. You can replace it with either a file upload or a blank canvas. This feature doesn't apply to the aerial maps. Being able to replace with aerial mapping, you're only able to replace with uploads and canvases. So to do a file upload, just replacing the PDF, we can click it, browse the files. Then I can choose any of these PDFs. So if we want to go into this irrigation set, it's going to load any of the pages that are within that document. So if you had multiple pages, they would end up loading here, and you would check the one you want to replace. So since it's one-to-one, you can only do one page. So if I had 5 or 6 different sheets here, checking any of these would be able to replace those. So but like I said, you would only check one. If I checked another, it would uncheck the current one because it's just you can only select one. When I'm ready, I just click replace page and it'll do it. And so you can kind of see here where this page is, when it loads, this page will be replaced. One of the things that you can do with this is you can adjust the markups. And so if I had any drawings on this page, there may be the need to align them better. And so that's where you would end up clicking this select all markup. It would select all the annotations, and then you can easily move those around. So you can kind of see here where this page has now been replaced. I can show the what selecting and moving the markups look like as well. And so if I come in here, we can replace this page. I'm actually just going to replace it with the same background, just so it look that way. So, but you can see here, like I was talking about, where you can only select one, same as before, replace the page. It'll upload it and processing. And so if I click select all markups, you can see where it will highlight and select everything that I've drawn. And so if you needed to align it better, you could easily do that and align the drawings on the new page. Everything's preserved about it, the scale, all that with the page itself. So that's what replace page does. And then related to this as well is reordering. So you can kind of see here where we have this irrigation drawing that's our second page, and then this landscape drawing is our first page. Reordering is really easy. When I hover over, you can see where this drag handle appears for the pages. You just can click and drag to reorder. So we can see where this one went to this is the first page now. So if I click on it, let's see here, you can kind of see the irrigation page is first now, and then this landscape page is second. So it's just an easy click and drag motion to be able to reorder those across the pages. So this same action, if I click the view summary, it's going to bring me into the project summary area. You can do the same thing. So I can come in and easily kind of drag and reorder those in this area as well. So easy kind of click and drag motion on this area and both in the other one. So all right. And then I guess the last thing that we'll end up showing is I can just kind of stay in this project and kind of show where you can edit the access permissions within PropertyIntel. So what this would be used for is if you're wanting to have everybody in your company be able to access the project, but you don't want changes made to it by others, and so you can lock the project down to only certain users. So by default, if a user is an admin, they'll have access to any project that's in the system. But then anybody who's just a user you can lock down the edit access permissions, and then if you want to add other certain users to the project, you can do that. So that edit access permissions is not on staging right now. So, or I may have to turn it on for this account.
Yeah, I think you just gotta turn it on. It should be down in the feature flags. The bottom one intervenes.
Yep. Yeah. Good deal. Good live demo mishaps. So we'll go back into it. And so if I come into this project, so now you can see if I click the share section, then it has this ability to where you can see here right now, the restriction is disabled, which means everybody in the company can access this project or edit. So if I want to change that, I can click this edit access permission settings. And then you can see here where the creator of the project and admins can edit it, and then all other users can edit it. But then if I toggle on restrict edit access, again, the creator and admins can always edit it, but then other users can only view it. And then if you want to add other users, you can simply type in here, any of these other users can be added to the project, and then they would have edit access as well to this particular project. So you can kind of see here. You can see where it is enabled now with those users, and then like I said, anybody else you want to add to it would do it. And so to turn it off, you would just disable it as well to be able to turn off that. So that edit access is here in the share tab, and as well in the in this area over here. So project summary, you can see down here on the bottom left where I have the same edit access settings and can control those and turn them on and off. So that's kind of how you would control it at a project level. And then one last bit that is related to this particular feature functionality is within the administration settings. And so within the administration settings, an admin can come in and you can control the default of this. So meaning like every new project that you create, it would behave with these permissions. So if you want for your organization every new project to be created to be locked down by default to where only the creator and admins can edit it, then you would just toggle this on, this restrict edit access that's found in this general settings. With that toggled on, that's going to lock that down to where, like I said, every creator would have edit access and every admin. And then if you wanted other people to have edit permissions, you would have to share it to them. With this off, it leaves it like it behaves today, which is every new project can be edited by anybody within the company, can view it. So no matter how you control the restrict edit access on the global settings or individual projects, everybody can search and find those projects within just their main projects area here. So yeah, I mean, I think that's the bulk of those features related to page management with click and drag, replacing the page, and then again the restrict edit access permissions, and then like Zach noted, we had a number of other things related to some improvements and bug fixes. Especially one of the big ones was really improving the performance on that export view, where we've had some just continual battles with it over the past couple of months, where things creeping up and causing that performance to be slow. We did have more of a sustainable fix for that, to where it's a lot faster in creating those export views related to it. So yeah, I think I'm going to hop over then and we'll look at our roadmap coming up. All right. Yeah, so just kind of a quick look as we wrap up things with our roadmap. We are kind of in this area right here in terms of what we're working on. PDF takeoff automations are started well underway. The replace page was actually a part, that page management was a part of that effort, just some beginning work that we were doing. And so this is well underway. It's going to be our major focus for this coming quarter as we kind of round out the rest of this year. We also are continuing collaborative editing. It's in early access, like it has been, and turning it on for more people, as well as just kind of continuing to get it hardened to the point to where we can open it up for general availability. And we are targeting having that just available for everyone also by the end of this year. As we move into next year, then we'll be picking up adding in additional drawing tools, several tools that just make drawing faster and easier, as well as giving some focus to our PI complete, and just improvements overall with the user experience there, and then just some of the steps within syncing that back to Aspire and streamlining that, and then kind of where we're planning and looking forward to later into the first half of next year are these features related to map metadata, improving the mobile experience on reference maps, enterprise user permissions, and then also our image editing for those projects where you're doing kind of the design on the photo with it. So that's kind of a quick look at our roadmap and where we're headed with it. So, and I don't think we have any Q&A. No questions. All right. Well, I think that rounds up the slide deck. So I appreciate everyone and hope everyone has a good holiday break this week.
Cool. See ya.